Here's a big table that shows us the San Francisco Bay Area data collection. There was a survey done with the residents, and there were about 17 million intra-regional daily trips that the population makes. Intra-regional means within the region, so in the area of San Francisco Bay. And they were daily trips, so they weren't going to New Mexico, for example. They're just staying in their local area. And they collected a bunch of data, but some of the data they asked people to identify where their trips originated. That means where did they start from and how long they traveled. Table 7, which is here, organizes the travel data by trip purpose and travel time. So where were they going? What was it for? And how long were they gone? Home-based trips were those that either started or ended at the residence of the trip maker at home. And non-home-based trips were those that did not start or end at home. So there are questions after this chart, but let's take a look at the chart first. We have number of intra-regional trips. We have travel time in minutes down the left-hand side. And we have reasons, it looks, across the top. And total purposes. So that should be the sum of all these different reasons here. We also have a total at the bottom, which should be the total for each column. And then let's see, home-based shop. So it's work, shop, social recreation, and school. All of those are starting out or ending up at home. And then there's non-home-based, and that's, so say you were at work and you decide to go to the grocery store. That would be a trip, but it's not home-based trip. Okay, so that's the idea on this table here. We can see a lot of numbers. Let's take a look at the questions that we're supposed to answer. How many classes are there in the frequency distribution? So how many classes? We'll have to take a look back at that page again. And these are the classes on the left. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of those classes. So we'll write that down. Find the class width, and then it says exclude the first and the last class, so we just won't even consider that when we're counting. We'll look at the classes, so maybe look at the second one, and we can see it will be 20 minus 10.1. And so we can go to the calculator, and we get 9.9. And we might want to check another class, but it looks like all of these that they wanted us to consider start with a 0.1 and end with a 0.0. And so I don't think we're going to get a different number. So they should all give us the same 9.9 apart. Find the class width. So that was 9.9. And we need some units. That was minutes, right? For each class.